Hi, this is Trey Pastor, and welcome to my movie review of Elysium with minor spoilers. I saw it today. There's my movie ticket. Elysium. Elysium. I saw it today. You know, this movie stars Matt Damon, of course, and Jodie Foster, and Charlotte Copley, and Alice Braga. It takes place in the distant future of 2154. Okay, and if you've seen the trailer, you know Matt Damon's character is named Max. He's an ex-con who's basically trying to go straight now as an adult, and he works in a factory. Okay, and then you have Jodie Foster's character, she plays the prime minister, I believe. Her character is named Delacourt. She's like the prime minister on Elysium. That in this feature in this movie, Elysium is a planet, a space station where all the very rich lives, and they live disease-free in like a paradise. And there's no disease, and if they do get any kind of disease, they have a machine that wipes out any disease, wipes it completely from the body, like you see in the trailer. Okay, and like I said, Matt Damon's a character, Max, who's an ex-con, who's always, since he was a little kid, he always dreamed of getting up there to Elysium and living up there. But of course, he lives on Earth, where it's overcrowded and overpopulated, and people are sick and dying. And like I said, he's trying to go straight. Even though he has friends that are constantly trying to get him pulled back into the criminal lifestyle, he's trying to play straight and working in his factory. Okay, and he even meets up with his childhood friend Frey, played by Alice Braga, who they show in flashbacks of them being good friends and stuff, and promising each other that they'd get up to Elysium one day. And basically, like I said, this is a minor spoiler. Matt Damon, while working in the factory, gets exposed to radiation, as you see in the as you do see somewhat in the trailer, and they give him 5 days to live. He has severe radiation poisoning, and he basically has 5 days to live. So of course he wants to get up to Elysium now more than ever to try to cure himself, because he doesn't want to die. Okay, and then so he goes to his ex-con friends, who basically fit him, like you see in the trailer, with the exoskeleton suit, and all he has to do is to get his ticket is to kidnap one of these rich execs that lives up in Elysium, and basically get all the information out of his brain, download it into his brain, and then they'll give him his ex-con friends they'll give him a ticket, because you see in the movie earlier, this is another spoiler, they show his friends, they give people, the poor people, they give them ships. They always constantly trying to test Elysium by sending people up there, with illegal codes to get past the security. And of course, even if they do, Delacourt, played by Jodie Foster's character, she always manages to, to capture them and send them back or kill them. Okay, and she's very ambitious and runs, she's like, she's not the prime minister, but she's this security prime minister, I believe, and she always keeps, she wants to keep Elysium, pristine and away from the people on Earth, and she really hates the president that's currently now. She thinks he's too soft. Anyway, and like I said, Matt Damon, after he gets fitted, with the suit by his friends, he goes about hunting the rich guy to download the information from him and his friends. They basically hijack his spacecraft that's going back to Elysium, and then, of course, Jodie Foster's character sends a Kruger, played by Charlotte Copley. He's an agent that's stationed on Earth to basically track down these guys that are. And there's a whole subplot that I don't want to get into. But basically, like I said, the rest of the movie is Matt Damon basically trying to get up to Elysium, of course, and then you also have the other subplot of his friend, Frey, childhood friend Frey, who has a daughter who's basically dying, that you do see in the trailer, actually, but I don't know if they explain it. I don't think they explained it, that she was dying. But anyway, the rest of the movie is him, Matt Damon, being chased by this Kruger and trying to get up to Elysium. Okay, and it has a few plot twists and stuff that I don't want to spoil. But I really, really enjoyed this movie a lot. Like I said, I haven't seen District 9, which this director did before, but I heard good things about it. But this movie I really liked. Like I said, Matt Damon's character, Max, wasn't, like I said, he was the next con, of course, and he was trying to go straight, but he wasn't an angel. He wasn't like the perfect, guy that got redeemed. He had character flaws, okay? Without spoiling him, you'll see that what I'm talking about when you watch the movie. He's flawed. He's not a perfect person. Like I said, he was next on. He was trying to go straight, and then if you see later in the movie, he's still not really, playing it. Like you think, oh my God, this. Like if you think this movie's predictable, that he's gonna be a stand-up guy, and but he actually doesn't do that later. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but he's a flawed hero. Let's put it protagonist, put it that way, which makes him more likable to me. He's not perfect, okay. And Jodie Foster's character, she is sort of stereotypical and stuff. I know people talk about how funky accent. The accent didn't bother me at all, but her character is sort of stereotypical. I thought Charlotte Copley was having a good time playing one of the main villains. I thought he was good, and I thought he had a great time playing the villain. And I liked the action and stuff in it. And like I said, the movie, you cared about the characters, and you cared about Matt Damon's character and stuff. You cared about him, which I think was the whole point. And like I said, I know a lot of people say it's too political, or it has poor people versus rich people and stuff, but that didn't bother me at all. I think the story was good, and I like the action in it, and I like it's beautifully shot, especially Elysium. Elysium looked absolutely beautiful. Okay, and like I said, Matt Damon's character wasn't perfect. Okay, he was flawed and human, but I liked the movie a lot, and I think it's a good story. It was entertaining and kept me entertained and stuff, and I liked the ending. I liked the ending a lot. Okay, I really did, without spoiling it. Okay, and so I'm gonna give Elysium. I definitely would recommend you go see this movie. Definitely, I'd give Elysium. I'm gonna give Elysium an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I was thinking about this all the way home. I really, really enjoyed it. And Matt Damon, like I said, he wasn't perfect, but I liked his character. He wasn't flawed. He was flawed, exactly. He wasn't, you think, oh, it would be stereotypical that he would be a bad guy trying to go good and then he'd get redeemed, but he still had his character flaws and stuff, which I think made his character more human, okay? And so I really liked him, and I liked his little sidekicks that he had working with him, and the guy that played, I'll give this guy credit, the guy that played, what's this guy's name? I can't remember this. Because I thought this guy looked like Joshua Jackson to me. Okay, Spider. I guess played Wagner and Mora. His name Spider. His character was named Spider. Okay, he was like the lead guy, a guy that we ran underground and setting people up to Elysium. I liked his character a lot. He reminded me like a Spanish version of Joshua Jackson. I know that's weird, but that's what I think. Again, I give Elysium an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the better summer movies. Okay, and like I said, has good action in it and stuff. And like I said, Jodie Foster's character is sort of stereotypical and stuff, but it didn't bother me. And like I said, Matt Damon's character is flawed, but still likable. Okay, and I like the story. Okay, and I love the ending. Okay, I like the ending. Okay, so let me know if you've seen Elysium and what you think of it. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.